Cause I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honest, the unforgettable. You was your like your belly show. This over any
a brown shirt at the most too.
I just had to let you know.
But we had to, man. We was going different directions, and it's working. Oh, I need a Sunday night prime time, baby. 6-0 versus 6-0. I mean 6-0 versus a 5-0 team. Undefeated. Somebody's losing their O tonight. Somebody's losing her O tonight. Yo, I watched the Canelo versus Triple G, the first one. I'm 100% sure Triple G won that. I'm 100 now, dog. If they gave him the second fight, dog, if they gave Canelo the second, they have to give Triple G the first one. It's like,
hey everybody, it's the coach.
yeah, that's what I mean, but it was switched. They switched bodies.
Coming up next, we've got what should be
it's like,
a good one.
They both switched. It's like they both switched bodies. It's like Canelo did what Triple G did the first fight, and Triple G did what Canelo. Triple G was like, oh, so Canelo did this, I'm gonna do this and get the win. And then
but for now, it's Sunday Night Football, and on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Well, Coach, the seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand,
and I'm happy Canelo found out.
Nothing
Golden
like the
Boy
fanfare
nasty,
of
and
introductions
he's
to an
about to
NFL
bounce
game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears
and the Detroit Lions. He could print his own money, dog. Oh, he's definitely a cartel. The cartel, he got all the protection. Hell yeah. Nigga. I remember I was watching the video.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
The dad of the daughter,
the end zone. And
the dad of the daughter had to chop
this
off
one,
her
so
head.
they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. As we get a peek at Matt Ryan, a man who's been in the league since back in 2008.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance, because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions.
This one was younger, more,
so
I was a little bit nasty. I watched hit that girl with that fucking axe. I mean that machete, and it got stuck in between the neck, and she was still talking.
First time with Johnson, and from the 25 they worked this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Apologizing.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run. It sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
I don't even know she was. I don't even know she really apologized. She just crying and saying something like that or Papa or something like that, though. I'm like, damn.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. We're going to put a screen soon.
Yeah, nigga, when we was in high school, we thought we knew everything on the internet.
Third and long, it's Ryan. And that will be incomplete.
That shit.
So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
Yeah, that's what it was,
one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Watch out for Hill on the return. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Lions will take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Newton. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive.
YouTube,
1st down.
This Instagram, whatever, like, you know, the people that be on the phone and talk, like, they be using their phone, they be walking around, like, with their lights, and people be giving, like, hearts and shit. He was talking about the mafia, nigga, like, talking about the, or a cartel.
Now
It's a
Newton
cartel
on
down
1st
in Mexico.
down. Escaping the pressure right. That's out to Hill, right
he
side
was
complete.
talking about the cartel or the mafia, dog. He went down
26
Mexico,
yards.
nigga. These niggas went into this bar
Sometimes
where
it's
he was
designed,
at.
and sometimes you just
Shot
have to
up
know when
the
to leave the
whole
pocket and move
fucking
and make something happen.
Just because
and
he
that
was
play was
talking
able to
shit.
get on the run and was still accurate throwing
And
the
he was
football.
on the FaceTime and shit. And they knew where he was at. Hit this nigga all up. He's like, I ain't scared of these bitch ass, pussy ass niggas down here. He was down here. He's like talking. He was one of them like privileged boys. You know what I mean? He was one of them people who just go out and party.
Taylor. And now
He got money
and
he got money by like going out partying, showing off
a
like
loss
with
of
the
2
camera
there.
and
2nd
shit.
down.
You know how people.
Bear in mind, that wasn't a big
like that.
lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been
He's
shattered?
like,
That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
They'll run with Taylor.
They went to the
That's
board.
what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad.
Straight up the whole back end.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain.
All
The
up,
disadvantage
nigga.
of
And
blitzing
left the guns there.
often alters the normal spacing
No,
and
they
run fits
sassy.
and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
You ain't find no fingerprints on that. Nothing.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. Touchdown, Lions.
The one time, nigga, they I was watching, nigga, they hung
An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
The camera,
And
the
you got to see
village
a
was
fist
empty,
pump on the
nigga.
sideline from
And
the
went
head coach,
underneath the
don't you?
bridge.
Because he's turned into his bench.
All these
and
bodies
he's telling
was
his
hanging,
team,
nigga.
this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym, preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Point after, right down the middle.
Yeah,
and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
On 2nd down, it's Lewis. And for a 2nd straight play, the Lion defense drops him behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, my nigga
It's a
Biles
loss of
Nichols.
2, now 3rd down.
Guess what his potential
Up
was?
front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
And a good job defensively. They stopped them short of the first at the 32. It'll be a gain of 12, but it'll also lead to 4th down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. They were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
I lost the playoffs because of that last year.
They'll run on 1st down.
No opportunity.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Nothing bad, nigga. How about the score?
Looking to throw on second down. Newton. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. Third down here. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Throwing on third down, Newton. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Newton now to throw. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is first and 10 at the 47. To the air again, Newton. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a first and 10. On first down, it's Taylor. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Now on second and 16. Newton forced out to his left. There he goes inside the 30. Good yardage there on the scramble, and all of a sudden they're left with a 3rd and 2. Much more manageable. On third down, it's Taylor.
Hey, this nigga's Brown.
First down at about the 21-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
And that's why you spend a first-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
I forgot that happened. You get new ability. Okay.
Newton on first down. On target over the middle to Hill. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Out of the gun, Newton. The quick slant caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Tyreek Hill. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Butker now to add the extra point.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense. But when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them, that can be demoralizing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Now, Guap's in here with us.
Onto the field now come the Bears. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball.
Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And he will score. Touchdown.
We're showing what the real undefeated team is right now, nigga. Let's fucking go, nigga.
And remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
These niggas is going for the ball now, dog. Last year, my niggas went there try to pick the ball off. They'll wait for you to catch it and then try to hit you.
And it is now 21-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Matt Ryan and the offense heading back onto the field. In second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people, lean on your teammates. Find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
Or this, if he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse. On second down now, it's Lewis. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage, because they're dominating. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they're bringing your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward.
To grab him a championship.
Your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
I'll do the draft.
First catch for it. It's good for a dozen and a first down. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Be like 5 of us. Because they understand how we get down.
He's got Jack Doyle. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now it's Ryan. Complete to his tight end, Seth DeVal. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
I didn't even say that. I was like,
coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And these guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect him.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Corey Littleton. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. Newton to throw. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Newton now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
On 2nd and 10, Newton. It's Hill, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 18. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. From the red zone now, Newton. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Let's fucking go, nigga.
With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
Heard a coach talk about those late in the half scores,
Cam,
especially ones
he
that give your team a
on
pretty decent cushion.
Man.
He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs.
Yes, he did.
Butker now to add the extra point.
Saudi ain't
It's
making
good,
in the
and they stretch
playoffs with
their
a
lead to
97 record last
28-0
year.
now. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Make it through 2 weeks in this league.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
They didn't make the 2 weeks.
Dion Lewis getting set to go again here with his guys on offense. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement. Down on the scoreboard, maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Roquan Smith in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin our tour at the First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Deshaun Watson, 2 touchdown passes as his guys remain unbeaten. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Ezekiel Elliott, over 100 yards in the victory with 2 touchdown runs as well. And finally, a good one scheduled for Monday Night Football between the New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills.
Don't let them get a winner with you, real.
In our game, it was
The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. Fielded about a yard deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on. Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They fake the give. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys, let's go. Come on, capitalize on this one.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target, and that'll bring up second down. To throw again, Ryan. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Here's Hill on the return. Shifts by him.
No, I hate when I hit the hit.
A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start the next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Please put the broadcast up, please.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Newton over the middle.
That's a negative. That's a negative in there.
Wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does. He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Get ready. Get ready. Watch the shift. 20. Hey, watch the shift. Watch the shift. Whoa. Two's the mic, boys. 52. Win.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
Gun. Mike 52. I got you, punk. Hey, Mike 52.
From the gun, here's Newton. Finding some room at midfield. That one complete to Hill. And finally brought down at the 43. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
I could not see he had an extra.
So that'll back him up 5.
In that nigga like that.
So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. Now Taylor. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now.
And defensively, they had an extra defensive back on the field, their nickel package, and it made a difference. All the receivers were blanketed, so he tried to run for it, but he came up just a bit short.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. I'm talking about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Now Ryan. Taken in by the tight end, Doyle. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. To throw is Ryan.
Yo, no, he
this will be
didn't.
Incomplete.
He tossed this away like that? Yeah, right, man.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing again, Ryan. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Dexter Lawrence with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of it. And he's out right at the 25. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. Where he stands right now, as you see, already over 1,000. You have to think 2,000 is a real possibility. Long way to go in the season, but what he's done so far is spectacular.
It is, and you know what he's also hoping for? He's going to play a lot of man coverage from here on out because one of the best ways to slow down production is to go to zone and double, triple team, put a number of people in the area that you expect him to run into. But man-to-man, every receiver believes he's going to win that battle. And you know what they all do? They all keep kind of a book, on what the defenders do, what their moves are, their best things. And he wants to be able to refer to that book and beat one guy at a time.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 1st down, it's Newton. Steps away to his left. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now at Ford Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. They give to Taylor. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
And sometimes things come together exactly like you want. It's not just been the volume of carries he's had in this contest. It's been the production as well.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go, defense. Out time. It's out. 8.
A shotgun snap for Newton. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Nowhere.
There's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's the bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Ryan. It's complete to Parker, left side. Devontae Parker, past the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. Devontae Parker with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bears are able to make things a bit more respectable. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Now they're down big here on the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
20.
From the 41, Newton. Open man right side of Smith-Schuster, complete. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Do it to you.
Juju Smith-Schuster, his 5th touchdown now on the year. As his guys continue to pour it on.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know their playing people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Ryan. Throw left side complete. It's Parker. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Now Ryan on first down. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. That's just his 2nd catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game. They've done a great job of doing that.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
That game's over.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Throwing again on second down. Ryan. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
When these wide receivers
that one good for 24 yards.
Like it's nothing.
Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now.
And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down, but congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
Like my old high school coach used to say, Charles,
First game, bro. They stopped throwing my side.
Lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Being chased out left. He's got room to run past the 20. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. The Lions on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Now it's Newton. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're marching off another 15 against your squad.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10. Throwing here, Newton. On target over the middle to Hill. And he's got this down to the 35. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Newton to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd them.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've been excellent. 6 for 7. This will be 3rd and forever.
Leveled up.
He leveled up. I saw that. I like that.
Out of the gun, Newton. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
By timeout, we're going to throw this deep and see if we get a touchdown.
Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
Kill. Turn it up.
They snap it to Newton. A desperation heave for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Cam Newton be putting that thing.
A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points.
He had 2,500.
Play with a totally different style and a different flow.
Yeah.
So for Detroit, they remain as hot as anyone.
That shit where they take over your nigga, dog. I hate that shit.
Hey, how fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. And I gotta win no matter what, like fourth down, Hail Mary, no punch. Like every time I touch down, I gotta stunt. Randy Moss, yeah, my numbers going up. All these trophies, what do I need any more for? Check the stats up, you can check the scoreboard. Check the stats, Jay Critch, I'm the QB. Ran it up and then I went and got a new freeze. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. If you ain't a winner, then don't come round. On my way to another city, it's a touchdown. Underlay, yeah, I gotta get it. Try to knock me down, but we got up now. You said that you ballin', keep it real though. Why I never saw you in the field though? Hey, I make it look easy, it's a field.
Plus one celebration on my fucking nigga GG. Let's go.
Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'm a shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my
He played yesterday, I know that.
but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon.
I put him on order.
Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon.
Nigga Taylor with another development after a game.
Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boys than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boys than a Shawshank. I don't wear ball mains. All I ever do is ball main. I am not a rapper, they all lame. I am not dope, I'm hard. Wait, I can power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like I'm sending yell nets. Every flow is unmatched, and I better get set in. Finish them. Mess around with me and I diminish them all. Even if I ever did the minimum all. In the end result, I'm better killing them all. Row one, but I got a team with me. Batman when I got a team with me. I get mean, I get green. Show the whole game what's never been seen. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank.
Designer sneakers hurt my feet now. Every beat is getting beat down. Couldn't eat, well watch I eat now. Like how you getting paid to freestyle? Different cities every week now. Every woman is now. With state prop, you looking bleak now. I was home to sleep, designing sheets now. 30 different missions. When I speak, they listen. Couldn't find it, so she fishing. Who the crew, it wasn't you. I know it's true, cause you look like the opposition. Run it up, greatest ever sums it up. I ain't have a lot when I was coming up. Kinda made my stomach turn when I brung it up. Wait.
Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank.
Big numbers, 100 in the bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is Jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more Modesto. Hit your thought, I'ma catch those. Mexican, that make pesos. Hit your sauce, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Put the numbers on the board, like them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, 100 in the bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Ay, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the pig skin, when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, count it up. Ay, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Ay, she wanted like me, cause her blame, she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit up my ex, like, girl, you can count on him.
We need more, tell them we need more.
Still didn't hear you. It's like, nah, fuck this.
Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, 100 in the bag.
What are you in, boy?
Big numbers.
Aw,
whole
man.
team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, 100 in the bag, that's a big number.
You want me to give you a win? You want to win?
That's a big number.
We all done, except for you.
Blow your mind.
Why you do that like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag.
This is crazy. Does he really believe he can?
Too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, I'ma run it back. Friday,
It's whatever you want to do, dog. I can give you a win that want to win.
I got my car, I run it back. Go your then run it back. Run it back. Hello? That's the Jag calling. Let me click over real quick. Let my Jag talk it. I eat it. Ooh, Pac-Man. That's the way my neck talking. I ain't never coming back. The way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you back my bad. But I'm past that with a NASDAQ. That's cash when the money fall. I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go. You don't slap. That's facts. If the money low, I'ma grab brown man. When it come back, I'ma give back my bad. When the check hit, the direct hit. I'm glad when the check missed the direct hit. I'm sad like who's that?
That shit hurt me when I forced the win for y'all.
The money, I'm like 10 for. That's gonna make you up like a limbo.
Damn.
She said she not a.
Yeah, dog, I wanted to push away so bad. I might be asking it next week.
It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bag. You ain't getting too.
I know you make another one, so I won't. You should pass.